Hello, this is like take 458. Not really. This is Kirsten from Kierstenredresale. I hope you're all doing fantastic today on this Wednesday. Well, my dogs won't stop barking, so I'm going to apologize in advance. It's just been one of those days, like, FedEx, mail, yard people, just life, and the dogs don't seem to like life. And so they won't stop barking, but I can't control it. So please accept my apology if they start freaking out. Anyway, this is my preview. Wednesday, well, what time? It's afternoon where I am. Don't know what time it is where you are, but I hope you're all having a fantastic day. If you're new here, thanks for being new. Hi. If you would click the subscribe, like, blah, blah, all of that fun jazz, I would super duper appreciate it. If you are a returning jewelry friend, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you'd like to participate in tomorrow evening shenanigans, which is my husband and I being silly with each other. Not in that dirty way. Stop thinking like that. You're so bad. Oh my goodness. But in a fun, loving way, showing some fantastic jewelry. It is mostly auction. We do buy it nows, and it's just a fun time. Even if you just want to hang out, that's totally cool. I will have a form in the description box of this lovely video. You just have to click on it, fill out the .jot form, and press send, and then you're registered. Anyway, wow, that was a mouthful. What are we at? A minute 30 in. Not too bad. Okay, so this is a preview. It sure is. I've got some lovely items here. So what are we going to talk about? I don't know. Let's talk about something that's not Navajo or Tasco for a second, which is slightly unusual for me. I've got this fantastic and amazingly pretty pristine condition. This is Niels Erik from Denmark. It is a modernist sterling silver boomerang bracelet. Tight clasper. Look how fantastic this is. Very minimal scratches, like very few, which, these are, this is an older piece. And so sometimes they're pretty beat up, but this one is in really good condition. I'm trying to get you the signature so you could see it. It is signed right there. Oh, look, it's not upside down. Good job, Kirsten. Anyway, really great bracelet. So I said, oh, you can see me. Hi, everyone. Hello. Okay. Got that. There we go. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll bring this. I'll show you. I've got this. This is a modern squash. I'm calling it a squash, not necessarily a blossom. Okay, I'm in a mood. I'm so sorry. Because they don't have the traditional blossoms that hang off of it. We have the naja. We have all the really lovely detail work. It is all prong set. But when I mean prong set, here, let me get this off of here. We have the sawtooth, and we have this really gorgeous green turquoise and coral. Fantastic sterling silver. And it's not super duper heavy. Yes, obviously it has weight, but it's not like, an 800-gram squash blossom. So if sometimes real heavy pieces bother one's neck or back, this would be a nice alternative. There is still weight here, but it is absolutely stunning. And I do like to be supportive of, I love vintage Navajo, well, vintage almost anything. But that being said, there's a whole group of up-and-coming Navajo, Zuni, you name it, jewelry, silversmiths, that I do like to be supportive of, because I'm not young, but I'm not old. And I'm a creator. I make sculpture, and I don't want people to put me on the back burner because I'm not an old master. You know what I mean? So if something's beautiful, it's beautiful. This is made in the United States, Navajo, and there we go. And is it signed? I think it's not signed by the artist. I'm not sure, actually. I think it just says Sterling, but I will have all those fantastic details for you tomorrow. But this is incredible. It really is, especially if you like a green turquoise, which I really do. I really do. Beautiful. So I will have this, and I don't normally get my hands on squashes that. So I was super excited. I was on the fence about selling it because every time I get a squash, I end up selling it, even though I love them. But if you know me, I don't really wear my necklaces that often. But this is, really fantastic piece. Okay, I'll shut up about it because not everyone likes that kind of stuff, and I know. But I'm going to show you something that I want you to do your homework on, because when I bring it tomorrow, unless you know, you're going to think I'm nuts, okay? So this lovely piece here, this is vintage, okay? It's Santo Domingo. This is what they're called. They are strung. I have the original string. It's just a very simple knotting. And these are very, very collectible, very sought after. Yeah, I don't, I was kind of blown away, to be quite honest with you, because, I know some stuff about some stuff, but I don't know everything by any stretch of the imagination. Was it Jason? I don't remember who it was. Sent me a picture of like a gazillion necklaces. I'm like, wait a minute. I have some of those. And he's like, yeah, these are blah, blah, blah. I think it was him. These are, Italian. So, of course, I do my research. And I'm like, oh, my God. Wow. Sometimes you have stuff you don't even realize you have, or that you don't even realize the value of. Well, this happened to be one of them. I personally have never worn it. I bought it because I just thought it was beautiful. And I've had it for quite some time now. I don't even know how long, honestly. But anyway, please look it up. So when I bring it tomorrow, you don't think I'm out of my rocker and want to put me away. This is Santo Domingo. It's a triple strand turquoise. Okay. So there you go. That's my disclaimer, and I'm sticking to it. But it's a really cool thing, especially if you are a collector. Oh, look at that. You can see the background. How horrible. How horrible. There we go. It's fixed. Wow. Kirsten's a little hyper today. Yes, I am. Okay. And I just spoke about myself in third person. I do apologize. I find that slightly annoying. What else am I going to show? I have some vintage pieces out of. So I have this lovely, this is I love these, and I buy them when I can find them at a good price. This one's from England. It is a padlock, a heart padlock, sterling silver. It has the safety on a chain. This is a smaller size for a smaller wrist. But I love these so much. I just do. So anyway, and I did have a few of them, and I sold the other two recently, so I wanted to bring that one. For my Tasco lovers, I do have a beautiful Tasco necklace there and a bracelet there. So I have a thing for fish, evidently, because I had one that was bigger than this that I sold to a friend of mine. But this one is in fantastic condition. It is a signed piece. It is a desirable maker with a eagle that corresponds with the name. Remember, they make knockoffs. It might be sterling and it might be fantastic, and that's great. But you have to look at the initials if you can read it. A lot of times you can't even read them because they're blurred, they're old, they're worn out, they're stamped in a bad place. It happens to me all the time. But if you can read it and you can read the mark inside of the eagle, if you're going to use that as a selling point, is what I'm saying, then you should probably make sure that the name and the number correspond with each other, because then you're kind of misleading people. Now, if it doesn't correspond, it doesn't mean that it's not made in Tasco and that it's a piece of poo. That's not what it means. It just means it's not who you're saying it is. You know what I mean? That the people who did that weren't so honest, okay? But anyway, that's my star. The more you know. I have it on a nice thick sterling chain. It's a fantastic piece. I love these guys. I do. So I'm going to bring this if anybody is interested. Let me see. I have a quartz crystal, a double pointed sterling silver ring. This is in really good condition. No scratches, flea bites, or anything on the crystal that I've been able to see. It's faceted really nicely. It tapers, so it's thinner and then it gets larger at I would say the bottom. I guess it could be worn that way. This is adjustable, and it is sterling. That's all I know about it. I just thought it was really pretty, and I liked it. So, short and sweet on that one. I don't always know a ton of information about everything I'm selling. I mean, I'm just being for real. Okay, so this is... I don't know. Okay, so a long time ago, showed a charm bracelet that is gold filled. That's my mother's with tons of charms on it. And I had a lot of people ask me about it. And it's my mom's, and she gave it to me. So, of course, I'm not going to sell it. But when I was just there, she said, Kirsten, I have a starter one if you want it and try to sell it. And I said, okay, sure. So she gave me, it's a starter, gold filled, big chunky. And she gave one sweetheart charm. Now this is from, I don't know if this is from the Armed Services. I just don't know which which part, if it's the navy or, I'm not great with that. I do apologize. Anyway, it is a locket. It opens. No pictures in it. It's waiting for pictures. Anyway, so this is called a sweetheart. So they would send them to their sweethearts when they were overseas. Anyway, so it's just a starter charm bracelet. It's exactly the one that I had. This one's a much larger size, though. This is for a larger wrist. Let me see, because it's very large. Let me see what size it is. It is in good condition, not perfect condition. This is probably from, I don't know what year it's from, but it's mid-century-ish. Looks it to me. Oh, yeah, this is big. This is size 8. It has a safety, a little bit of wear, but anyway, this is not my selling. This is just what I'm showing. I might have some charms I can bring, but I don't have any gold-filled charms. All the charms I have are sterling. So it's just a nice starter bracelet. And my mom was nice enough to send a starter charm with it. What a great lady. Anyway, and it's a nice size 8. So there we go. So I figured I would bring it and see if anybody was interested in creating their own fun charm bracelet. I see the sterling ones all the time, but I don't always see the gold-filled ones often. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just not a thing. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway. Okay. What else are we going to show? Well, I have, last week my sale went off on a tangent with balls. So we have some more balls this week. I have sterling, silver, and goldstone. Really cool. Is this Mexican? I have no idea where this is from. I'm not sure. I'm looking right now. I don't see any maker mark. It is tested. It is sterling. It is nice and heavy. And we have the goldstone balls on there. This is a great layering piece. I'll show you how great of a layering piece it could be. Let's say you had just a ball one. They look fabulous together. Really do. You just layer different lengths of them, and it's a fantastic look. It's a classic look. It doesn't ever go out of style, in my opinion. So I will bring that. And this one's a little different because I have to be honest, like as much as I love just this, it gets a little monotonous to me personally. I get bored easily, so I like when things are changed up a little bit. Makes it a little funky, makes it a little different, makes it where you don't see it all the time and not everyone has it, right? And I kind of like that. I don't know. It's just my thing. Got this beauty. So I brought this because I thought it would look beautiful with the necklace. Obviously, it's a separate piece, but we have beautiful, this is also Navajo. This is not Zuni. At first I thought it was. This is not. This particular piece is Navajo. It is coral, sterling. It's just very much, similar. They do similar things at times, styles. Beautiful. Big ring, and it's in really great condition. I don't see any snags or cracks or anything. Anyway, really pretty. What size is this? I don't know. Let me tell you. What size are you? You are a size, it is a size 7. Size 7. Maybe 7 1/4 you can get away with, but on my mandrel, it fits at a 7. I love how they have the little sterling, here we go again, jeez, balls at the end. Just a nice little detail to finish off your points there. So I thought that was lovely. Now, I don't remember who it was because my brain doesn't work so great sometimes, especially when I'm preoccupied. I have a very ill parent, and it's gotten pretty bad, honestly. And so my brain is just not... My brain doesn't always function great anyway, as we all know, but these days I'm very distracted more than normal. So please accept my apology. I'm doing the best I can, and I know you all are so fantastic that you totally understand it. But someone said, Kirsten, I need you to bring some more wild horse. So I did. Hopefully they are still interested in it. I don't know. So sterling silver wild horse. Now this is a larger size ring. Really fantastic detail. We have the roping. We also have the sawtooth. I like when they have a little bit of detail around. It just gives it a little something extra. And this is a really beautiful specimen of this particular type of stone. You have a nice variation of the colors. You have the taupes. You have a little bit of the real light brown that almost looks a little bit like a salmon-y pink, which I think is lovely. And it's not focusing great, but it's very crisp in person. It's beautiful. Let me tell you the size of it, just in case you are that person who is just interested in this one particular piece. Oh, this is a signed piece. Oh, I don't know what it says. I'll tell you tomorrow, but it is signed, which, doesn't always happen in my world. This is a big size. Look at that. It is almost a 10. Not quite, but almost. So I'm sure a 10 can fit that. There's always a little extra spillage there, but okay. So almost a 10, not quite. And it's a big ring. Look at that. Really pretty. Wow, I sound out of breath, don't I? Wow. My allergies are... Is everyone's allergies still really bad, or is it just me? Could just be me. Who knows? Obviously, this is a heavy turquoise week. It happens like that sometimes, but I do have a lot of stuff over to the side that's not turquoise, but we do have a heavy turquoise. So not all Native American though. So this, well, I'll show that tomorrow. I don't have to show everything, but this I'll show because these are really interesting to me. These were gifted to me a long time ago, gifted with the intention that it was okay for me to sell, because when someone gifts me something, I tend to not sell the stuff that was gifted to me, but this one was told to me specifically, if you want to keep them, Kirsten. If you want to sell them eventually, sell them. So thank you, my friend. I will not mention your name because you're kind of famous, but you'll know who you are. Anyway, these are, I'm going to call them Vantique. That's our word that my husband and I use. It's not quite antique, but it's almost there. So Vantique, I don't know. I should coin that phrase. They're fantastic. I know nothing. I know that they're from Italy, and that's all I know. That is all I know. They are gold gilted gold. So these are not actual gold. I think gilted gold is very similar to a gold vermeil. Could be correct. I'm sure all the super smart people out there will have no problem correcting me. Now, the little pieces are jade. Now, they're different sizes and shapes. I just left them. This is how it was given to me. This is how my friend, who's famous, and I will not say her name, you know who you are, wink, wink, these were her grandmother's, and that's how she received them from her grandmother. So who knows? I'll give you a hint of who she is. She's half Icelandic and half Italian, but that's as much as I can tell you. Anyway, they're fantastic, and I'm selling them because, like most things, I haven't worn them. They've literally been in a little satin sack like I do and put in a drawer. And I was cleaning some stuff out, and I found them, and I said, oh my goodness, I need to sell these or show them. I don't know. They are a little weird. I mean, just because of the different shapes and sizes of the jade. And I don't think these up here are jade. So I don't know. But I just thought they were really different, interesting. And I love that they're really old. They have a certain feel to them. And I figured someone might like them. So there we go. Okay. I know I'm being goofy, but sometimes that's how I deal with my own brain. Okay, so we have a little bit of a rainbow moonstone. I will have another piece tomorrow as well. This is a vintage piece. You could tell it's a little beat up. It's totally been loved, but not so beat up that it's messed up. You know, it's just an older piece. It kind of looks very Nikki Butler to me. It is not Nikki Butler. It just is reminiscent of the quality of the stones, because these are really beautiful rainbow moonstones and just the style of it in general. I don't think it's Nikki Butler. Watch, it is. I don't know. Let's see. It doesn't really matter. No, I see no Nikki Butler signature. So, okay, there we go. So this is really pretty. Size on this, let's see. I don't know. This is a 7.5. Look at that. So pretty. Okay. Oh my goodness. Am I speaking a mile a minute? Let me have a sip of my beverage. I don't know. Now, I don't know if I'm going to have anybody that's going to be interested in old check, because it's not, it's costume, but it's fantastic. Okay, so you have a long chain and you have glass pearls. I think they're pearls. Hold on. Well, I don't, yeah. These are glass, I think they're glass pearls. I don't know, they could be real pearls. They're so tiny, I really don't feel like scraping them on my tooth right now. And then it goes down to this lovely, I want to call it a pendant, but it is all one piece. It is heavy. I'm not quite sure. So that's why I'm saying these are glass pearls for sure. But they're beautiful. And look at them. They're in really amazing condition. There's like, I don't see any like, ooh. There's dog hair. I don't see any loss. Sometimes the glass pearls will be like scrapes on them and they'll start peeling. There is no imperfections on the pearls that I see. And I just thought it was a really, really quite different, really lovely, very feminine. But it's still, you've heard me say before, it still has a lot of impact because it's still kind of a chunky piece. Anyway, I loved it. And I figured I would bring it. I do know that it is gold or brass or whatever it is. My husband will just call it costume, I'm sure, but to me, this is even more than costume. It's old. I can feel a great energy from it. Yes, I'm one of those people. Sorry. And it's just a lovely piece. Anyway, so I figured I will bring it because it's very different. Why not? Why not? I don't know. I just have stuff, I have stuff like this vintage, really beautiful, what is this? I don't know. This is from the 40s, I think. Goldstone and sterling with the safety bracelet, which would look great with the sterling and goldstone necklace, although this is much older and different style, the color scheme. So it doesn't always have to be the same era, the same everything. That gets very matchy-matchy. Some people look great in matchy-matchy. My grandmother was very matchy-matchy. Me, not so much. So I do like a theme, but I like it from all different eras and different places. So, okay, have I worn everyone out? Have I just been talking so much? I feel like all my previews are kind of like this. And I know why. And I'll tell you why. Since I got you here. It's because, why not? It's my channel. And I miss you all. Like, I have not been doing as many videos that I was doing. And I have to start just forcing myself to do them. It's just hard for me to motivate. I just want to be transparent and honest. It's just been hard for me to motivate to do them just because I'm so preoccupied by a bunch of kind of negative stuff. And jewelry is so not negative to me, but it's hard to get past what's going on. So I'm really trying. I don't you think I forgot about you all. So I'm just talky. I like to talk. And of course, I will have a bunch more tomorrow because that's just how I roll. I have some stuff that I don't know what I'm bringing because I don't really know much about it. Well, this is not one of them. This is beautiful. This I'll bring. This is glass, old, really cool. The back is beat up, but who cares about the back? I don't. Well, maybe you do. I don't. It's weird with these safety pin closures. I don't know. Someone tell me. I know someone knows why that's a thing. But anyway, I thought she was really pretty. Look at her. She's got a little diamond chip. Well, is it real? Who knows? I didn't test it. But she's all glass. That's all glass. Anyway, so I'll have her. I think she's lovely. Look how pretty. Anyway, so if you're still here, oh my goodness, thank you so much for still being here. Number one. Number two, thank you all. Every day I feel so blessed to be able to be part of this YouTube jewelry family. And I know everyone's probably sick of hearing everyone say that, but I can tell you for sure, everybody who says this over and over again, it's because they really mean it. And it's almost like you kind of get a little like shocked because like, you never know how people are going to take you or what you're selling or what you're talking about or who you are. And I feel very blessed and I want to thank you all. Yeah, and if you could hit the thumbs up, yay, thank you so much. It could be up or down. It helps me out either way, honestly. Share my channel out. I am trying to make it grow. Why? Because it's an ego thing. Let's just be real and you make more money. And I'm really at the point in my life where I just want to be completely honest. It's a money thing. It's an ego thing. Not in a bad way. I don't mean like, ooh, look at me. I don't mean it that way. I just mean when a channel doesn't do great, the creators don't feel great. We really put our heart and soul out there and, we all try. We try real hard. So it's always nice to feel like someone's patting you on the back. So that's all I'm trying to say. And yes, I'm going to start to cry. I am a woman of that age, if you did not know. Anyway, I am breathing. Hugs and love. I love you all. I hope to see you all. Oh, you're asking, when is your sale, Kiersten? Oh my goodness, it is tomorrow evening, which is Thursday, August 1st at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 4, 5, 6, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anyway, I love you. More hugs and more love. Be safe, be kind, be wonderful to this whole crazy world we live in all around you. But don't forget to be kind to yourself. It always starts at home. Okay, peace. Bye.